I'm nervous, Derek.
So am I.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel. It's another episode of IbroxIQ, and we're at episode number 3 now. And the man on the screen with me, we might have seen him from the watch-alongs that we're doing recently. It's Gaffer. You want to say hello, mate?
What's happening, guys? Welcome to What's Steely's channel.
It's Gaffer there, and from his links that you see in the description here, he streams. He's not been at it as much recently, but I think when the new COD and the new FIFA will come out, he'll be starting a lot more of them streams again, so feel free to go and check out his stuff over there. But he's been on this before. You might have seen him obviously from the watch-alongs, but also from being on the series before the last time. So he knows all the rules, but just once again here, just as a little reminder, if you hit 5 or more, you'll be automatically entered into our giveaway, which is a partner for the series, which is Copland Streetwear. So as always, make sure to go and check out their website. They are by far the biggest non-official Rangers clothing merchandise site out there. So you know the rules, mate. We'll get 10 seconds this time. Are you ready to go?
I'm nervous, but let's hit me with the first question.
Right. Our first question, a little bit of a throwback here. Who scored Rangers' first ever 4th tier goal? So when we got demoted down at the bottom, who scored the first goal?
Lee McCulloch. That's the wrong answer.
Question number 2. We've got one of the centre-halves we've got currently, Big Philip Hallander. What club did we sign him from?
Oh. I'll say Malmo. Don't actually think it was, but it's the only team I can think of.
Right, we're going to squad numbers. Confident with this?
I'm quite confident with squad numbers.
What about Glenn Kamara's squad number?
Glenn Kamara is... Oh no. 17?
Okay. Going on to question number 4, and it's an old film question, right? We've got the one coming up here, we're all buzzing for this, but we're going back to the last one. Who scored the last Rangers goal in an old film?
Niko Katic. I think.
Coming up to the halfway point now, and the next question is, who is the Rangers' current sporting director?
Oh. I don't know, mate.
Guess your time.
Mark Allen.
Right, we're going to another throwback, and it's a 2002 Scottish Cup final. Lovencrantz scored with that famous header in that game. Do you remember who assisted that goal?
Neil McCann.
So going on to the next question here. The first Rangers home game of the season was a 3-0 win against St Mirren. Can you remember who the first goal scorer was for Rangers?
First goal was an own goal. Morelos?
Right, we've got 3 questions to go here. And this one is, which manager signed Stephen Davis from Rangers in his first spell at the club?
I'm going to say Walter Smith.
Okay, on to our second last question. And Rangers have been to Gibraltar this season for the Europa League qualifiers as well. But last season, we were there and we played St Joseph's. Do you remember the score when we went to St Joseph's last time?
4-0 Rangers.
And here we are, we're going to kit sponsors now. We've had McEwen's, you've had the 32 Reds and everything on the front. This one is, do you remember who Rangers' first ever kit sponsor was?
No clue.
That's one for the granddads there. That's one for the older ones. No offense for people watching this that might know that, but that's either you know or you don't.
Can't think of anything at all.
I think again, see, once we actually go into the answers part here and you say it, you're going to go,
It's definitely not Carlsberg.
I remember seeing that. Right, mate, but that is us for the questions. How do you think you've done before we get into the answers?
4, maybe 5.
4 or 5, right, let's get into it. So getting into the answers here, and who scored the first ever 4th tier goal for Rangers? You guessed Lee McCulloch, good guess in around that time, but it was Barry Mackay that scored the first one for Rangers then.
Yep. Because he scored the first goal in the 4th tier, and then he scored the first goal in the Premiership, something like that, wasn't it?
There you go. See what you know when the pressure's not on.
No, when the time's not there, you know the answer.
Right, your second question here was what club did we sign at Big Philip Hollander from? You went with Malmo, Swedish club, Swedish player. Get why you've went there, but it was from Bologna in Italy. That was signed in. Apologies, I've pronounced their name wrong, but you know what I'm saying, Bologna.
Yeah, I know what team you are, yep.
So we don't have any squad numbers. You were thinking you were pretty alright with them. You've guessed Kamara at 17. Still confident with that?
Nah, not really, to be fair.
Mate, Kamara was 18. 1 off.
Oh, no way.
So you said that, I was like, oh, actually that close to being right as well. But anyway, going on to number 4. And you guessed, well, I asked you who was the last Old Firm scorer for Rangers. Nico Katic was indeed right. That was a big header off the corner. And then you're going to Rangers' current club sporting director. You guessed Mark Allen, who was there previously, just as a stab in the dark. But now this is one that I know you know the name of, and you're going to be going, Ross Wilson.
Oh.
Right.
Move on.
You get who assisted Lovencrantz in that 2002 Scottish Cup final? It was indeed Neil McCann. You got that one right. Well done. We're at question number 7, and I asked you who scored Rangers' first home league goal of the season this year. You remembered the own goal, and you went with Morelos, which you were right. Congrats. Which manager first signed Stephen Davis for Rangers on his first spell at the club? You said Walter Smith. Was that a bit of a stab in the dark, or was it a...
I've kind of thought back to roughly when Davis was playing and who he was under, and kind of just went out for Walter Smith, the main man.
It was indeed Walter Smith in 2008 when he first came to the club. Don't worry, mate. We all make those mistakes. Cut that out, Derek. Cut that out. Keep that in. That's funny.
Keep it in. I'm not kidding.
So going on to the 9th question here. So you need to get one answer right in the last 2 to be entered into the Copland Streetwear giveaway. And this 9th one here was, we've already played in Gibraltar this season against Lincoln Red Imps, but going back to last year's Europa League qualifiers against St Joseph's, you guessed a 4-0 win. And that was right, mate. So congrats. That's you hit the 5 mark. Well done.
That was not a guess, by the way. I knew that.
And going on to the last one here, and it was who was the Rangers' first ever main front kit sponsor. And I know this might have been a little bit before our time, maybe one for the granddads or the don't shoot me the middle-agers that know this, because you see a lot of these photos going around the place online of old legends for the club wearing this top, and it was C.R. Smith that was on the front.
Aye, I've got the picture in my head now.
So that's going to be all for this episode, mate. Once again, I want to thank Gaffer for coming on, and like I've said, all his socials are going to be on screen, so feel free to go and check them out. But congrats, mate, if you got 5 out of 10. Me knowing Scott as well as I do, I think he's going to be happy that he's done decent, but I think you'll be thinking you could have done better if I know
Could
you.
have got a few more. Could have got a few more, but thanks for having me on the channel, mate, and keep up the good work that you're doing.
Appreciate that, mate. And then once again, just another reminder for all the viewers, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and commenting down below to be in with the viewer giveaway. There's going to be one person chosen at random to win a t-shirt as well from Copland Streetwear, as again they are our kind partners for this series. But once again, thanks to all you for watching. Thanks to Gaffer for coming on. We'll catch you in the next one.